And welcome to Riley Arena, beautiful Cody, Wyoming. Home game for the 10U Yellowstone Yeti. They've opened the season 6-0. Just won 2 games versus the visiting Riverton Red Club last night and this morning, and here we are facing off against the visiting Gillette Silver. Starting netminder tonight will be Tanner White. Rest of the roster is number 3, Case Mushlock, number 5, Clancy McGonagle, number 7, Maverick Clark, number 9, Lana Green, number 12, Jack Dunning, number 14, Ryder Gideon, number 17, Thayne Stalick, number 22, Caleesi Schlenker, number 33, Rowdy Hazen, number 44, Koy Lundvall, number 66, Aden Goubeaux, number 75, John Schneider, number 89, Colt Gibson, number 97, Kade Gibson. Head coach Andy Clark, assisted by Brian McGonagle and Skip Holmes. As warm-up is over and teams will head to the benches for final talks with the coaches, we will be underway. Teams come out to center ice. It's going to be Case Mushlock taking the opening draw. He's got Stalick and Schlenker flanking him. Goubeaux back on defense, and again Tanner White in net. Both goaltenders are ready. There's the whistle from referee Keegan, and we're off. Draw is one back by Mushlock. Goubeaux will play this forward on the far side. Shot goes wide left. Schlenker is back to pick this one up. She reverses it around the far side for Mushlock and Goubeaux. Goubeaux will take this around the far side, overskates momentarily. Aden Goubeaux will retreat. Fires one across for Mushlock, center ice. He tries to push one forward, but fans on that one. And it's Morrison for Gillette. Crossing pass, good. Defensive stick by Mushlock. Back for Goubeaux. He'll take a slap shot. That's blocked out front. Number 76, Gillette. Mushlock steps up to get the steal. This one back behind the Gillette goaltender. Mushlock goes backhand, trying to work a shot here off the side. Backhand shot, Mushlock save. And Gillette comes out with it. Stalick now stands up, comes up with the steal. Morrison for Gillette scoops that one back up, and he'll work around to the near side. Again, Mushlock stepping in, getting a steal momentarily, but Gillette regathers. Goubeaux into the corner. Aden Goubeaux back behind White, trying to gather speed on the far side. He'll take a shot there that goes off the outside of the net. Gillette making their way through. Uncontested shot in on White's save. And stepping up is Mushlock to clear it out of there, but then Gillette punches it back deep. McGonagle over the boards and on the ice. Puck over to the near side. It'll be Mushlock to it. Case Mushlock gets around one. He'll drop a pass there for McGonagle. McGonagle spinning, trying to shake the defender here. Scott for Gillette on him. And here's Mushlock coming up the puck. Morrison for Gillette picks it up. He'll reverse it back, and that's going to go into the far corner. Schlenker now going off for a change. On comes Ryder Gideon. Now Mushlock off as well. And we've got Hazen and Colt Gibson on the ice with Gideon and McGonagle. Gibson will be first to it, back in front of the bench. Colt Gibson backhands one in front of his own goaltender. Gets all the way cross ice, and it'll be Gideon who backhands one, looking for Rowdy Hazen. Number 76 for Gillette. McGonagle there with the steal. McGonagle overskates. Gillette gathers that puck back. They'll center one back for Morrison. Off him. Stepping up here is Hazen. Backhand centering attempt does not get through, and here comes Morrison for Gillette. Shot up high. And that'll beat White, blocker side, top corner. And it's Gillette striking first in this one. 1-0. Lundvall with this puck back. He'll send it. Picked up there again by Morrison at half ice. John Schneider down low. Fires it off the boards, trying to get it up to Clark. Intercepted by Gillette. Clark will get it on the back check, though. Cannot get into the slot. Lundvall again ushers one forward. Schneider off the far boards. There's Dunning. Over for Schneider. Got Clark in the slot. Schneider trying to work toward the middle. Forehand shot. John Schneider just over the stick of Looney, the goaltender for Gillette. It's a 1-1 hockey game. On the ice now, Kade Gibson, Thayne Stalick, Case Mushlock up front. Aden Goubeaux back on defense. Gibson now back for Goubeaux. Tries to fire one that goes off a shin pad and comes down low into Yellowstone territory. Goubeaux fires at length of the ice there. Mushlock into the corner. He'll be first to this one. Spinning there is Mushlock. Tries to send one across. Has Gibson up front. Shot and save. It covered by Looney. Good pass from Mushlock, finding the open Gibson up front. An equally good save by Looney. Be a far face-off circle draw here, offensive zone for Yellowstone as Stalick goes to the far side. Gibson will take the draw. Draws one back by Gillette, now back for Goubeaux. He'll take a snapshot that has to be saved. Mushlock, Gibson trying to poke it on net. Battling back behind. That'll be Thayne Stalick. Stalick back for Goubeaux. Goubeaux puts one on net. Oh, that's saved, and then there's Gibson. Chipping at the rebound. Two shots there, but both saved. And fresh legs come on the ice for both teams. It'll be McGonagle, Schlenker, Gideon, and Colt Gibson back on defense. McGonagle takes the draw. It's won again by Gillette. McGonagle and Gideon fight for that puck. McGonagle comes out with it. Poke checked off momentarily, and then Here's Schlenker, far side. Scooped up here, Gideon. Gideon takes a shot that's off the outside of the net. Puck free on the far boards. Schlenker tries to pass, fans on that one, loses her footing. McGonagle winding up here near side. McGonagle, shot, blocker save. Puck rebound out front, cleared by Gillette. And Colt Gibson will pick this one up in the corner. Gibson across from McGonagle, back behind White. McGonagle trying to get the speed up, working through the middle, toe drag, poke checked off, picks it back up, fires a shot that's deflected wide by the Gillette defenseman. It'll be Gideon to it now in the corner. Ryder Gideon working against Gillette there. Feathers one back, goes the length of the ice, and Gibson will retrieve there. The younger Gibson has McGonagle. He's going to forward one up for Gideon. Gideon dumps it off the referee. Puck is free right out front. McGonagle with it. Just can't turn in time to unload. Now does. Pad save. Puck comes into the slot. Nobody home there for Gillette. Now they have it. Shot is blocked by Gideon. Gideon scoops this one up. Has McGonagle. But it's a good defensive stick by Gillette to prevent that pass cleanly getting through. McGonagle has it on his stick anyway. Working down low. Still has it. McGonagle tries to carry him one off of Looney into the net, but Looney says no way. He shuts that one down and covers. It'll be Hazen to take the draw. He's out there with Dunning and Clark up front. John Schneider back on defense. Gillette controls off the draw, turning around as Hazen and dumps it deep, and he'll go charging down low to get this puck. Rowdy Hazen battling in the corner. Puck comes right across the slot. Length of the ice, and back to get it, Schneider. Hazen and Schneider down low. White turns it back below the goal line. Now Maverick Clark will pick this up. Clark trying to weave through traffic. High slot, loses the puck, and it's Morrison with Gillette. Turns back the other direction, trying to get through. Schneider says no. This one's going to come on net and be covered. Offensive zone face-off coming for the Yeti here. Kade Gibson to take the draw. It's Mushlock and Goubeaux up front. Lundvall back on defense. Mushlock shot from center ice. That's saved. Gibson back for Goubeaux. Goubeaux across for Lundvall. That gets through. Looney will cover that one after a shot by his own teammate right at him. Long shot in on White. He'll save that one. Goubeaux, or rather Lundvall, plays it out of there, dumps it. Gibson, Goubeaux, backhand shot, pad save. Gibson now, near side, trying to fire one across for Mushlock that caroms off. Comes right on goal for White. He will cover. Line change, both teams. It's going to be McGonagle, Stalick, and Gideon up front. Colt Gibson back on defense. McGonagle wins this one to the corner. He'll retrieve himself. Gets around 2 white shirts. McGonagle, 1 man to beat, but poke check off is Morrison, and he'll turn the other direction with it. Long shot by Morrison, blocker save. White. McGonagle, center ice, makes 1 man miss, stands on the shot, but now he's gonna, just goes off the far post there. Elbowed down in the back of the head is Stalick. No call. Gideon sends one across for Gibson. He'll chip it forward. McGonagle now working toward the middle. Shot and save. What a great glove there from Looney. Stop that breakaway. Gillette coming with a short bench, but hanging in this hockey game quite well. And a lot of credit to the goaltender Looney, coming up with some big saves. Schlenker taking the draw. Out there with Clark and Dunning. This one's sent across for Dunning. Played over to the boards. Jack Dunning up for Schlenker. Now Clark contested there. Clark sends one cross ice, hustling over to it. Schneider, the nearest Yeti, but he'll delay and allow Morrison to walk forward with the puck. Shot and save, and here comes Schneider. Schneider, shot is blocked out front. He'll take another tough angle shot, blocked again out front. Bari for Gillette. 2 clutch blocks right there. Here's Scott for Gillette on the near boards. Clark will pick it up and he heads back. Trying to get to the middle, overskates the puck. Schneider picks it up on the backhand, shuffles it forward and hit back out of the zone by Gillette. Schneider will lift one into the corner. Clark scoops it there. Taken off his feet. No whistle. Dunning will fire one toward the net. Morrison blocks it from getting through. And Morrison for Gillette. Gonna march right up the middle. Uncontested shot. Pad save. White still free. Won't blow the whistle as White gets the glove on top of that one. And we still have a 1-1 hockey game here. Goubeaux will take the draw, flanked by Kade Gibson. Case Mushlock draws one back for Mushlock. He forwards it up the ice. Back on defense is Rowdy Hazen. Goubeaux will spin. Has Gibson camped out front, feeds it, shot, and buried. And for the second time this game, Kade Gibson camps out in the slot and buries one, this time giving Yellowstone the lead, 2-1. Once on the feed from Mushlock and then on the feed there from Goubeaux. Hazen and Gibson battling in the corner. Now comes all the way across Mushlock far side. Mushlock has Gibson, Goubeaux out front. Skating with speed, fires one toward the net. That one is saved and held. Whistle blown. Goubeaux again steps in to take the face-off. One by Gillette. Oh, misplayed there, and fortunately goes wide. Gillette in the corner. Goubeaux strips the puck there. Hazen and Mushlock collide. Gibson laying on the ice, and Goubeaux buries it. His whole team laying face down on the ice, and Goubeaux says, "I got this."
It's 1-on-4.
McGonagle, Gibson, and Gideon up front. Lundvall back on defense. McGonagle has it at center ice. Tries to get through, picked off there by Morrison. Morrison, and then good back check by McGonagle. Could have potentially been a tripping call there, but no whistle. Coming up on 6.5 to play. McGonagle, he'll take a shot. Puck is free and hammered home on the second attempt. And Yellowstone, just like that, jumping out, widening the lead 4-1. McGonagle behind White. Cuts to the middle, still 2 more to beat, does. Forehand. And Clancy McGonagle again. Blocker side. Clark will take this draw. Dunning to his right. Stalick to his left, and it's going to be Schneider back on defense. Schneider will get this puck in Yellowstone territory. Sends one across the front of his goaltender. That goes the length of the ice. Dunning challenging there. Puck right out front. Stalick. Here comes Clark. Shot, pad, save. Shot, pad, save. Stalick was there. Rebound just sneaks past him. It's going to be another shot. That one goes off the outside. And Scott for Gillette will hammer it around the far boards. First 2, it'll be Dunning. Jack Dunning backhands one for Schneider. Back to Dunning, who finds the open Stalick in the middle of the ice. Chipping it forward is Clark. He'll take another shot wide. Ooh, dangerous pass there by Gillette. Intercepted by Clark, but could not get a shot off. Dunning and Schneider down low. This puck will be sent the length of the ice. Stalick hustling, and Thayne Stalick will be first to it, turning around, trying to center one. Stalick gets it out front for Clark. Hammers 2 of them, and good centering pass from Stalick creates the opportunity, but more good goaltending from Looney to shut down the chance. Kade Gibson takes the draw. He's got Mushlock to his left, Schlenker to his right. Back on defense is Hazen. Gibson turning. He'll collide with number 76. Schlenker plays one on White, and he'll have to steer it into the corner. Gibson stepping down low to support Schlenker, and he'll come away with the puck. Mushlock cutting up the slot. Gibson. Cross, that one just gets past everybody. Mushlock comes to the boards to pick it up. Top of the circle, shot, blocked out front. Schlenker over to it. Oh, she will lose her footing. It's gonna be a shot here from Gillette. Goes wide. Gibson. Turned over out front. Now Hazen. Looks like some fatigue here in the Yellowstone legs. Mushlock battling down low, puts it deep. He'll go after it. Challenge in there. Mushlock and Barr collide. Now Morrison down low. Mushlock taking on 2. Away with it comes Kade Gibson. He'll spin. Gibson trying to find the cutting Mushlock. Blocked out front. Puck just goes through. Hazen steps up, and now it's going to be Morrison uncontested on the breakaway. That's going to be saved by White, and he has it in the glove. Hanging on. Good save, Tanner White. McGonagle for the draw. Gideon and Gibson flanking him. Goubeaux back on defense now. McGonagle has it. Clancy McGonagle working around in the slot. Dodges Morrison. Goes top corner glove side for the score. Coming up on 1 minute to play here in the first of 2 periods. Yellowstone up 6-1. McGonagle wins the draw, carries it himself. McGonagle again weaves through, fans on the shot. Spins around, tries to wrap around attempt. Looney is there on the diving effort and will cover. McGonagle wins the draw, back for Colt Gibson. Gibson back for Goubeaux. Goubeaux to McGonagle, gets past him, and Gideon's there. Gideon has Gibson out front, cannot get the pass over. Morrison for Gillette comes up with this one. Aden Goubeaux trying to push it forward. Crowded with McGonagle. Goubeaux wearing the number 93. Back for McGonagle, he'll delay, and he's gonna wind up for the slap shot and then try a one-timer attempt over for Goubeaux, but the time expires. And after the first of 2 periods, it's Yellowstone up on top, 6-1. Clark makes his way to the center circle for the second period face-off draw. He's got Schneider to his right, Dunning to his left. Lundvall back on defense as the teams switch sides. Shots favored Yellowstone 22-9 in that first period. It's going to be Lundvall back behind White, trying to send one around for Schneider, but he'll feint on that pass off the outside of the net. Gillette will take a shot from behind. It'll be Morrison carrying it on for Gillette. Lundvall blocking that pass with his back. Clark across. Good there, good pass there from Clark, looking for the cutting Schneider. Clark steps in to disrupt, creates the steal that comes to Schneider. Schneider trying to be generous and return the favor back to Clark. That puck's going to go up and over the inboards, out of play. Draw is one back. Lundvall pushes it around. Clark sends one out front. Right there for Schneider, just cannot unload. And now in front of the bench, Schneider steps over, puts it deep into the corner. And it's going to be a cross for Jack Dunning. Maverick Clark, high shot goes wide. Clark and Schneider there. Schneider now with the puck. Crossing pass, looking for Lundvall. Gets all the way through, and Dunning hustles over far side for this one. Gillette first to it. Scott for Gillette, trying to turn to his backhand and head toward the net. Schneider pesters him off the puck, and now Clark kicks it, skate to the far boards, and he'll come up with it. Clark one to beat, poke checked off. Schneider with speed. One to beat. Schneider, poke checked off. Dunning drop pass for Maverick Clark. Clark, shot, 5-hole, scores. 7-1 Yellowstone. Case Mushlock steps in to take this draw. He's got Kade Gibson to his right. Clancy McGonagle to his left. And it's Stalick back on defense. Gibson, cross, Mushlock, now McGonagle. McGonagle trying to feed one for Stalick. Just a bit hot, and goes into the corner for Gibson. Gibson back for Mushlock, tries to turn one. Pass intercepted there by Morrison for Gillette. Gibson skates it up, crossing pass. Mushlock, one-time attempt, goes just wide. Almost goes top corner. Puck is free. Stalick takes a crack at it. Now McGonagle wheels. Mushlock for Stalick. Stalick goes back behind the net. All the way back here for McGonagle. McGonagle will make one miss. Slap shot, McGonagle pad save, Looney. Into the far boards, Mushlock will go to the backhand, spinning with it there. Right in front of the bench. Mushlock still with the puck. Now this side, Mushlock will work. He'll delay. trying to get a pass, but contested. Now puts one for Gibson, intercepted, but steps back up and gets that one back. Mushlock working hard on this shift. Still has the puck. Loses his footing, and it'll be Kade Gibson going to the corner after it. Backside for Stalick. Gillette able to clear the zone. And here comes Kade Gibson. Now Mushlock. Shot up over the net. Gibson back from McGonagle. They'll set it up in their own zone. Stalick out front, shot. That one's hammered home. I believe that was Kade Gibson. Ryder Gideon with the draw. He's out there with Colt Gibson. Caleesi Schlenker up front. Rowdy Hazen back on defense. Comes Gillette back behind the play. Save White into the corner. Gillette goes backhand. That misses wide. Ryder Gideon. Trip from behind, no call. Colt Gibson tries the backhand wrap around, and now it's going to be Morrison on the breakaway. White with the good poke check. Second effort goes wide. Into the corner goes Colt Gibson. Bumped. Hazen will overskate this puck. Morrison capitalizes, turns right around in front, and he'll get the forehand all the way around to bury that one. Goubeaux will take this draw. He's got Dunning and Clark up front. Schneider back on defense. Clark near side. Clark right out front. Shot. Just inside the post. And they'll draw a whistle, even though the puck was live. Puck in play, won by Gillette. Now Clark has it. Clark trying to feather one across for Dunning, gets all the way through to Goubeaux. Goubeaux with space, turns back to the middle, backhand shot, Aden Goubeaux. Puck was live again. Another quick whistle from Keegan. McGonagle, Schlenker, Stalick up front. Lundvall on the back side. McGonagle goes far side, contested by Morrison. McGonagle now in the corner. Stalick out front calling for the puck. McGonagle trying to give it to him, but does not get through. Just too many white jerseys there. McGonagle has Stalick again, but sitting back door. Just can't get the pass off. And Morrison takes a shot. That's redirected wide. Clancy McGonagle goes off the outside of the net. Gillette will play it down low. Schlenker steps in to disrupt. Morrison with McGonagle back. McGonagle gets out and off the puck, and it'll be Lundvall. Lundvall for Schlenker. Now Morrison. Stalick on the far side. Stalick off the outside of the net. Trying to carry it forward to Thayne Stalick. Slap shot, Morrison goes wide. Goubeaux will scoop this one up. Sends one in deep. Stalick over in front of the bench. He'll turn away from it. Schlenker pushes one back. McGonagle will settle inside Yellowstone territory. Now into the high slot. McGonagle loses this puck. Retrieves it. Feeds it back. Shot, Lundvall save. There's going to be a shot. That's a good save by Looney. Around. Wraparound attempt. Good defense by Morrison as he follows McGonagle the whole way. Not allowing McGonagle to get a clean shot. Mushlock will take this draw. It's going to be Gideon to his right, Kade Gibson to his left. Colt Gibson back on defense. Won by Mushlock over for Gibson. Gibson has all the white jerseys coming right on him, and they will get the turnover. Shot wide left. Mushlock back behind White. Has Gibson up front. Mushlock takes a shot and scores! Goes glove side for the birthday boy. He's been looking for that goal all day. He finally gets it, and he'll take his birthday lap. What is he doing?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Draws one back here, Colt Gibson. Gibson feeds it across for Gideon. Tries to take a shot on the open net, but just can't get enough on it. Gibson, backhand, save, puck free, now covered. Clark, Dunning, Goubeaux up front. Schneider back on defense. Dunning will go down low after this one. Clark pass across for Goubeaux. He works from below the goal line. Back behind the net, Aden Goubeaux spins, shakes the defender. Nobody out front though for him to pass it to. Now gets it back for Schneider. Cross for Clark, wheeled it over for Dunning. Dunning finds Clark. Clark will cut toward the net. All the Gillette defenders there, though, and they'll turn it back the other direction. Schneider, shot off the face mask. Goubeaux puts one, that's blocked out front. John Schneider wraps it around the far boards. That caroms on Dunning's stick. Dunning finds Goubeaux. Goubeaux backhand lifted shot. Misses wide. Now Clark lifts one out front for Schneider. He'll spin. And from half ice, John Schneider. Not sure if that was a deflection there out front by Goubeaux or not, but either way, Yellowstone gets their 10th goal of the game as we have now just under 9 to play in the hockey game. McGonagle, Hazen, Stalick, Lundvall. Clancy McGonagle turns, sends one across. Stalick was on his keister. So McGonagle takes the shot. That's saved by Looney, and he was on top of it. Schlenker will take the draw. One over for Hazen. It's just past Stalick. Koy Lundvall trying to defend the puck from Scott. He'll fire one around the boards for Schlenker. Gets past her, and Rowdy Hazen in the offensive zone will be first to it down at the end boards. Morrison for Gillette. From the right hash, takes a shot that goes wide right. Good defensive stick by Lundvall, and he'll dump it. Stalick, first to it here. Thayne Stalick trying to spin and get a shot. Good pass there by Morrison. Right out front. Schlenker will clear it into the corner. Picked up there by Hazen. Caleesi Schlenker. Now it'll be Scott for Gillette. Good pass back from Morrison, and that one goes 5-hole, beaten white. Good pass from Scott to Morrison. And 10-3. Over the boards for Yellowstone comes Mushlock, Gideon, Colt Gibson, and Jack Dunning. It'll be Mushlock to take the draw. Yellowstone has it. Gideon feathers one to the corner here for Mushlock. He turns around back to Gideon. Now Mushlock with a little space fires one toward the net. That's saved. And he'll step in to get this puck. Spinning is Mushlock down low. Trying to kick it forward to stick, loses his footing. And it's Scott for Gillette coming the other direction. Dunning with a good back check. Gibson circling around. Now the puck is on the stick of Ryder Gideon. Has Mushlock out front. Gideon shot and scores. Ryder Gideon goes top corner blocker side. Line change here for the Yeti. It'll be Kade Gibson to take the draw. He's out there with McGonagle, Goubeaux up front. Clark back on defense. Draw is won by Gillette. Comes back for Gibson. Gibson, shot, save. Under 4.5 to play now. McGonagle across to Gibson, one-timer. Save. Puck still free though, and Gibson will bury that one. McGonagle to take the draw this time. Maverick Clark jumps up into play, shot, save. Goubeaux, blocked out front. Goubeaux, long shot, that's gloved by Looney. McGonagle wins it back, playing it himself. Poke checked off by number 77 for Gillette. Goubeaux steps up, chips that one forward for Gibson. Gibson has Clark, cutting. Tries to send it across, saucer pass, gets on the stick of Clark, fires one wide. Now Goubeaux wheels it for McGonagle. McGonagle, Clark, Gibson. Goubeaux. McGonagle. Here comes Clark. Gibson for McGonagle. I believe coach might have told him to play a game of keep away out there. And they're doing a fine job at it. Here comes Morrison. McGonagle hustling back to negate any chance. And does. McGonagle feathers it around the far boards. Gibson check to his keister. Under 2 minutes to play in the hockey game. John Schneider now. He'll circle behind White, out there with Hazen, Lundvall, and Stalick. Schneider, shot, and scores. Hazen now, down low as we have 50 seconds to play in the hockey game. Schneider working it from his backhand, shot, save, and that will be covered. Hazen with the draw, one back for Schneider. He'll go back into his own zone behind White. Schneider looking for one more shot. Morrison blocks that one. And there is the horn. Yellowstone continues their undefeated start to this season as they improve to 7-0. As they win this one 13-3 over the visiting Gillette Grizzlies Silver Club. These teams will face off again tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. If you are in the area, up next, 7:30 this evening, we're going to have the high school opener. Get here. It's going to be a fun one against Pinedale. 7:30 Mountain Time puck drop. But until the next one, we'll see you.